Hello everyone and welcome back to RLCraft. The first thing that I would like to do in this episode is enchant up the dragon armor that I got in the last episode. So I am going to go ahead real quick, do that, and I will be right back when that's done. Alright, so since I last recorded, quite a few things have happened. First of all, I got all of the armor enchanted. I got protection 4 on everything, Unbreaking 3 on most everything except for the leggings, and then I got Feather Falling 5 on this because I had a tome, and Underwater Strider 1. I did also get a few more levels because I had a Blood Moon. So I went over in that direction and just killed a couple Blight mobs. I think I only killed like 3 or 4, so it like wasn't that many, but I did get enough levels to even have another tome after that. So Blood Moons and Blight mobs are so OP for levels. It's just insane. And I can kill them from the back of my rock, and so I literally am in zero danger at all. From that, I did get 27 heart crystals, so I'm going to make up 3 more heart containers. So that means I can still probably maybe even use 1 more. I have no idea how many I've used. I have not been keeping track, which is fine because I'll just keep making them until I can't make any more, and then boom, I'll have figured out that I did it. So yeah, Underwater Strider doesn't. Okay, obviously Underwater Strider 1 isn't the highest level, it's Underwater Strider 3, but with even just Underwater Strider 1, I am like significantly faster under here. So this opens up the world of Doom-like dungeons, underwater Doom-likes, which is another good thing over XP. I'm really tempted to just open this up and fight these guys, like really tempted. Oh, it's a Gru. Oh, okay. Anyway. I now have the world of underwater, like, Doom-likes opened up. So that's another fantastic thing that I could do for XP. I'm going to pop all of that on. Oh, that is some good protection right there. Yes, and I look fantastic, too. Let me throw all of the unwanted pieces in a chest. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, well, I'm a little bit cold. Oh, there we go. Wow, I look great. This matches so well with my... Oh, I look fantastic. I'm happy about that. The other thing that I did was I got another rock. I had a ton of treats, so I decided to just use those treats to tame up another rock. It's just a normal rock, it doesn't have a saddle or anything, but I figured, I don't know, I kind of was thinking, without thinking very well, that, like, if that rock died and I didn't want to wait for it to respawn, I could just use the other one. But that's not going to work because I don't have enough stuff for another saddle. And I'm not going to go out and get stuff for another saddle. I am kind of curious, though, if this is going to be another Blood Moon, because I had 2 in a row. The first one was while I was still just, like, enchanting things, and I didn't quite need levels. That's why this happened, and there's another hole over here. I don't know what blew up the holes, but there are a bunch of holes in the area near my house now. But I got 2 in a row, and I feel like that's kind of unlikely. And I think... I don't actually know how to tell what version. I think it might have been updated. Like, RLCraft might have updated, so now we're 2.9.3, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it looks like this is just going to be a normal night. Yeah, it hasn't said the blood moon has risen message, but I got 2 in a row. The first one I didn't go out and do anything, the second one I did. But still, it was kind of crazy that that happened. I don't know. It was a good time for it to happen because I wasn't really doing anything. See, you can see right here. 2 blood moons. And see, a few things up in the top of this failed to load. And I feel like it's because it's upgraded to 2.9.3. I didn't even look at it when I opened the mod this morning. But if it did, that's totally fine. Nothing really big, like, changes a ton, I don't think. I'm pretty sure nothing huge changes. But yeah, this is cool. I like running around underwater. This is fun. I also was going to put Aqua Affinity and Respiration 3 on my stuff. And I think I'm going to put Aqua Affinity on it because Aqua Affinity increases mining speed. Yeah, and I definitely want to be able to mine pretty fast underwater. So I am going to throw that on my hat. Level's perfect. The Respiration 3 just, like, increases the amount of time that I can stay underwater while, like, not drowning, but it doesn't really matter because I have my Stone of the Sea on, so I automatically am not going to be worried about how much oxygen I have underwater because I have infinite bubbles with that. Okay, well, a few things have happened since I last recorded, and the whole thing kind of didn't work very well because I did not, in fact, have my microphone on. For some reason, OBS was just like, no, I don't want to record your mic, which wasn't fantastic, obviously. But I did a few things, and I'll show you a few clips from what I did. First of all, I went to a Doom-like, and I tried to break a spawner there. And I found out that my pickaxe was terrible. That diamond pickaxe on Enchanted was not going to break anything underwater. I decided that I needed a better pickaxe. I wanted a dragon bone pickaxe that was like enchanted and all that, and to do that I needed a few more levels, so I went out exploring. When I went out exploring, I found a level 5 ice dragon, so I can make an ice eye if I want to. I don't know if I really want to make an ice eye right now. I don't really see a need for it, unless I'm going to go out and fight ice dragons, but right now I just don't see a need. I did also find a friendly outpost, and I got a few good books from that and all of those things. And finally, that led me to getting my good pickaxe. Now this thing just has advanced efficiency 3 on it, doesn't have unbreaking or anything else because I don't have the books, but advanced efficiency 3 is fantastic, and obviously that was working a lot better because I went back and it broke things immediately, okay, well, not immediately, but way faster than my other pickaxe did, so it was working way better. From the Doom-like, I got a ton of stuff, and I'm gonna actually just show you what I got. I got a Neptunium bounty. I got 2 Neptunium bounties because I did 2 Doom-likes. So I did 2 Doom-likes, got 2 Neptunium bounties, 1 per Doom-like. And I got pants, and I got, I think, a tool. Let me see. Yes, the pickaxe. So I got a Neptunium pickaxe as well. I also got med kits. I got 1 med kit here, and there's another one in here. I got another heart crystal, so you can see I have a ton more hearts. I also ended up reforging a few of my baubles. I also got a vitamin bottle because I needed to be able to, like, mine things without the debuff. Got a few good enchantments on, I think I saw one. Where'd it go? Ah, here we go. This advanced efficiency 4 pickaxe. I don't know why these things are in here. I'm kind of confused, but that's okay. I'm just going to slap them over here. Looting 3, which is really good. Unbreaking 3. That one has mending on it too, but I can't get it off. I also ended up finding this mending thing in a battle tower that I raided. During the time when I was out looking for things, I found like a battle tower, raided it. It really didn't have anything good in it besides that mending thing. I also went over... Let me grab out my map. I went over here, and there was what I had labeled as a Doom-like dungeon over here. It was not a Doom-like dungeon, it was just a regular dungeon, but I was kind of poking around at it. I opened up a chest, it blew a ton of things up, because of course it did, and I ended up getting some totems. So I now have 2 totems of Undying, which I am definitely going to be saving for the ancient cities when I end up going there, or maybe even some boss battles or something. I don't know, just so that I don't have to end up dying in any of those places. I have step height on one of my baubles because I don't really have enough, where is it? Ah, here we go, the Wild Sun of the Sea. I don't have the goods in order to keep reforging some of them, like I really like healthy on a lot of them, and then with like it says like plus your projectile damage and then angry. That's where I want to get my attack damage and attack speed. But, like, the main buff that I like is healthy. And I have it on a few of them. Basically, the ones that I could reforge a lot. This one, I do not. Yes, I do. It's just Undying and not healthy. Which is better than healthy. But yeah. So I still need healthy on 3 of these. This one I'm going to keep and do last because it's obviously already pretty good. But that's why I have so many extra hearts, because I was able to do those things, and I added strength and vitality to my chest, 1 to my chest plate, because I did find that a while ago, and I just forgot to put it on something, I think. So I was like, whoa, I'm gonna add that, so now I have a ton more hearts, which is fantastic. But that is basically all of the things that I did. Oh, also, I got a ton of XP from the 2 Doom likes that I did. This is amazing for XP, and that's definitely going to be the way that I do it for a while, because I can do them pretty fast. I really have no fear of dying, and it's really just like a safe, fast XP method for me at this stage in the game. I forgot. I got a Strider in my Lycanix mobs. I got a Strider. Let's pop this guy out over here or something, because like I killed I think it was some kind of like upgraded Roa, if I'm not mistaken. And I ended up getting this guy in a Soulstone, which I'll show right now. Here's the Soulstone, yep. So yeah, I got that guy now. I don't really have a saddle for him, and I don't really think I'm gonna use him. But, you know, still pretty cool to have that guy. Still pretty fancy. I think that's all the things that I got. I'm pretty sure. I got like a few other enchants and whatnot. Armor bits that had some enchants. Advanced Protection 3, which was really good. Yeah, just a few other bits and bobs. I set this thing up because I had way too many unenchanted diamond and iron tools, and I was like, I need to get rid of these. So now I've got all of those smelting up, and that's an insane amount of stuff. A stack of diamonds just from all of the tools that I collected. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's basically where I am right now, after those 2 Doom-like dungeons. Okay, but for the rest of this episode, I do think that I'm going to do a little bit more exploring. Because with all of the good enchantments that I'm getting on everything, like this mending and all of that, I do kind of want to get a disenchantment table. And to get a disenchantment table, I need golden bookworm scales. And golden bookworm scales, you need to find a defiled lands. So to get all of that, I need to go out, find more defiled lands. I've already found, I think, 2. But it just hasn't been enough to be able to, like, find the stuff that I need, obviously, because I don't have any of that. So I'm gonna head out, and I'm gonna do a bit of exploring. Hopefully finding defiled land. Oh, there's ice forming. It's winter. Okay. I put the Aussie legs on. I don't have a chestplate, but I do have a warm liner on both the chestplate and the helmet. Hopefully that'll keep me warm enough through this time. If not, I can always find more blaze rods and make some for my feet. I can do things to keep warm. I should be okay. But I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go on over... Ah, come back. I'm probably just gonna fly in this direction because I feel like it's gonna be the best. I didn't mention it in the little, like, recap clip that I did, but with, like, all of the things, like, the update I talked about earlier, one of the things that did change is the waypoints. So now if I went to add a waypoint, there's only these options. There's no dragons. So I don't know where any of the dragons are that I had found earlier. I mean, I know where a couple of them are, but, like, for the most part, I have no idea where the dragons are. So it's fine. It's gonna be a surprise if I fly somewhere that I've already been and there's a dragon there. That should be... Oh. Oh yeah, okay, so there's a few of these that I probably did know about as well. Like, I'm assuming that I knew about this one. But its marker got deleted. Prime example. So there's a 4 towers right there. I'm not gonna raid the 4 towers just because I don't think I have the stuff yet. And I can't get in there because I don't have TNT, but that's okay. I just mark it down on the map and I'm gonna keep going. Alright, I am back from the little adventure that I went on. There's nothing really that I showed from it because nothing really amazing happened. I did get a ton more XP, which I can't click on the tome, can I? Okay, I got a ton more XP, all of those are full. I got another stage 5 ice dragon skull, so now I have 2 of those, which is pretty insane because 2 stage 5 ice dragons that I found dead is crazy. I found a lot of dead dragons, as you can see. I've got a lot of skulls. I also ended up finding a ton of battle towers. 2 of them I didn't raid that were kind of okay to raid. I just didn't feel like it because I didn't have enough XP tomes to store all my XP. And I didn't want to accidentally lose it in a dumb way or anything. I also found this Lycanite that's partially underground. I did find a defiled lands right here, right by this Lycanite, but there were no golden bookworms, which was the main reason that I went out. So, kind of a failed journey, but I mean, I got some cool stuff. I did end up reforging this bauble to punishing. Probably will keep going again until I get healthy. I know I went on a rant about that earlier, but I do really want a healthy reforge on it. I also made a warm lining for my boots because I was traveling through basically an endless, like, snow biome. This is all snow. Everything here is snow, which maybe would make it easier to find the Shivaxi monument later, but I have really no idea. I didn't even really look for it. Because I don't know where it spawns. I know it has something to do with ice spikes, but I've never tried to find it naturally. Um, I think I stumbled upon it in a creative world when I was testing things out one time. But I've never actually found one naturally in survival, which is okay. And I wasn't really looking for it, even though I think the most notable thing from there would be the master key right now, so I'd stop having to use these diamond lockpicks, because these things, like, I mean, obviously they work better than the other ones, but they're still really annoying because they do break quite often. But yeah, that's kind of all that journey had for me. Not a ton of stuff, but still pretty good. Oh, I did get another crafting rune. I got another crafting rune, so if I get like another duplicate, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but I will make a rune reader with those, one of the advanced rune readers, so that I can see what exactly I get with all the runes and eventually get golem armor. But I do think that is going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to try and keep exploring and looting things in hopes of getting a disenchantment table and being able to get extra enchants. I might even start the villager grind. I've been thinking about it. I've got a literal ton of emeralds, so that's definitely a possibility, but we'll see what happens. For right now, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from this series, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!